What's up, guys? Welcome to Island 2. Go ahead and grab yourself Sadia and set her on strong. This is going to be a super easy map. We're going to start with a plane, and it's going to turn into a 400. And next, it will go immune to military. So after we get the 400, go ahead and you're going to do 2 spike factories. Both of these are going to be 2 4 zeros. And then just be careful because on round 10, go ahead and sell the plane and upgrade your first spike factory. So immediately sell that plane, go ahead and upgrade that, and then go ahead and start working on your second spike factory. You're going to do the same. It's going to be a 240 on this second spike factory here. And make sure that you're constantly using your ability for the spikes as well. Immediately after creating the second spike storm, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the planes and we're going to upgrade the planes. So you're going to spam planes and you're going to make all of these planes 420s and you're going to do multiple. Just keep doing them as soon as you get money. Make sure you're using the spike factory ability. And then when it goes after a magic, it will go immune to the support, your spike factories at around 30. So immediately sell those spike factories, both of them, to create more planes. And what we're going to be saving up for is going to be a T5 plane. So in the meantime, just go ahead and spam planes on here and put them on wing monkey if you do have that monkey knowledge as well too. So here in 2 rounds, it's getting ready to go ahead and go immune to support and get ready to go ahead and sell both of those spike factories. And then just calculate what you're going to do is you're going to end up selling the planes and making a T5 plane. So that's what we're doing now. You're going to see me sell the planes here and then go ahead and immediately upgrade to a T5 plane here. Immediately after, you're going to go ahead and start building a T5 spike storm. So you're going to make this a 250, and that's what we're saving up for now. So we are going to leave the plane, and then we're going to go ahead and upgrade to the spike storm because after support, it's going to go immune to primary and then military. So just kind of fast forward. You can let it go quick because we're going to save for a carpet of spikes here for that T5 there. So immediately go ahead and upgrade that. Once you do, we're going to go ahead and switch to a super monkey, and it is going to be a 203 for right now. And then you can kind of just let it fast forward because we are going to upgrade the super monkey as well to a 4th path there, to a 204 there. So that's what I'm saving up for now, and you're going to see me go ahead and upgrade that right now. Once you have your super, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and focus on a mad, and it's going to be a 250. When it goes immune to magic, we're going to go ahead and sell the super, and then we are going to go ahead and upgrade to our mad there. So you can kind of let it go fast, and then just immediately on round 60, go ahead and sell the super, and then start focusing on putting your mad out. So you're going to see me sell the super here, and then upgrade to the mad because it's going to do a lot of damage. And then immediately after that, in range of the village, I went ahead and did a druid, and you're going to make this a 150. And that's just going to kind of help with the added defense. Once we have that, now we're going to start working on our paragon. So we are going to be doing a boomerang paragon, so you can kind of place them. I would suggest putting one of them kind of towards the back because this paragon is actually going to last us for a little bit, even past the primary, because you'll see where we'll rebuild. So go ahead, you can place the other ones. It doesn't really matter where you place the other ones. It's going to matter where you're going to actually create your paragon. You want to make sure you have good placement there. So these first 2 that I placed there are not going to be my paragon. I'm just kind of placing them in range of boss, so at least it's kind of helping with the boss damage right now. And this next boomerang right here is going to be the one that's going to be created on a paragon. So you can mark it on strong now or mark it on strong later, but that's going to be our paragon. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and upgrade now. But it is immune to primary right now. I don't have enough right now to create the paragon once it goes unimmune to primary. So you're going to see me turn around and start building a super monkey because we do need it for the rock balloons. As it gets farther, those rock balloons become more difficult to pop. So you're going to see once it it goes unimmune to military, I'm going to go ahead and build the super monkey again. It's going to be a 204 again. And then that's going to hold until we need to build the paragon. So while you're doing this, kind of calculate of how much you have with all of your other towers, because we're going to want to sell and create that paragon. So you're going to see me go ahead and place that super, and it's going to turn into a 204 on here, and that's just going to kind of help to get us to that paragon on there. So that's what I'm doing right now. Once it goes immune to military, your military is kind of pointless at this point, so you can go ahead and sell your mad, and you can sell your plane while you're waiting in order to create it. So once you do that, you can kind of calculate of how much you need in order to go ahead and turn around and create the paragon. So here in a second, you're going to see me sell the super, the spike, basically everything in order to create the paragon. If you can keep the druid, keep the druid. If you can't, go ahead and sell it, create your paragon, and then after this, then we're going to start rebuilding. So on our rebuild, you're going to see me place a village, and this is eventually going to upgrade to a T5 village, and we're going to need a mad. So the mad's going to be a 250. One of the main defenses is once it goes immune to primary again, is we are going to need this T5 spike. It needs to be a 520. You can do a 502, whichever one, but you will need that, because unless you sell the paragon and start creating a ton more towers, then those rock balloons are going to get by. I did create the helicopter, and I made it a 240 so I can move the spike factory on there, but definitely upgrade your village to a T5 and use its ability, so then, and try to put your towers in range of that, so then it helps with the damage of the boss on there. But the paragon will continue to do the major damage here, but here in 8 rounds it's going to go immune to primary, so we need to start building. So right now that's what I'm saving for, is the super mines, the 520. You definitely want to have this created before it goes immune to primary, because that is going to be your main defense while we're waiting for it to go unimmune to primary. So you're going to see me go ahead and create that. And now that we have that, then we can kind of start building other towers. So I am going to go back and rebuild our druid as well here, just kind of as added defense. And you could actually put the druid in range of your T5 village. I would suggest that. I don't know why I placed it there. So bad placement. I'd place it in range of your village. And then you're going to want to kind of build things. I focus mainly on military because I thought the military stuff was pretty good on here. So it is immune to primary here. It is going to go a little bit slower on here for the defense. So you're going to see me place a plane. You're going to also see me place another T5 dartling, and that's going to be a 520 on here, and try to place all of these towers in range of the village, because that is going to help with the defense and how much it is impacting the boss there. So you are going to see me go ahead and start creating the Ray of Doom. Out of definitely the towers, I definitely suggest your village and your 2 dartlings, because those are going to do a lot of damage along with your spike. So I'm going to be working on the Ray of Doom, and that's going to be a 520 on here. And if you want, you can go ahead and sell your paragon to create more support, but you will end up having to rebuild it, and you lose money when you sell. So I personally would leave your paragon and then just work on the other defenses, because this will hold, and then that way you can loop back around. So it's going to go unimmune to military here. So the Ray of Doom does a lot of damage on here. So if you need to sell other towers to kind of upgrade the Ray of Doom apart from your paragon, go ahead. Don't sell the spike factory. You do need that. So if you need to sell the druid, go ahead and sell your druid. So then that way you can go ahead and upgrade to the Ray of Doom to get that as quickly as possible. So that's kind of what I'm saving up for. And like I said, you're going to see me sell, so I can go ahead and get that Ray of Doom on there. So sell whatever towers you need to get that, because that's going to be a good defense as well. And remember, constantly use your ability for your village as well, because that's going to help increase the strength as well too on there. And then once you get your Ray of Doom, just make sure that you're targeting the boss as well too. You can upgrade other towers. I do suggest making sure that you move your spike so move it more towards the back end, depending where the boss is, because you do want it to kind of be in target with the boss. It might be better to cross path, honestly, your T5 spike to a 502 so you can hit smart, and then it will just constantly hit the back portion instead of it kind of randomly going on here. So if you do need to make an adjustment, definitely make that adjustment as well too. Keep in mind, here in 3 rounds, we're going to be unimmune to primary, but then it's going to go immune to military. So all of these military bases that we have are going to want to switch. So you're going to see me go ahead and put a super down, and we're going to make this a T5 super. I am making this I'm going to make it a 205 for the T5 super monkey. So you're going to see me go ahead and do that after. So you really don't need to do anything right now. If you want, what you can do is get ready to start building your T5 super, so then that way it's there, and make sure that you're marking it on strong as well too. So it's going to go pretty quick once it goes unimmune to primary because of the Paragon here. So, and now we're already on to military as well. So military, all of those bases that we have, they're kind of pointless. So go ahead and sell all the military stuff and create Legend of the Night, so then your Paragon has additional support as well too. And that's pretty much it, guys. You can add more towers, add as many as you want. This is much easier than Island 1, and hopefully I will be seeing you on Island 3 shortly. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Thanks, guys.